Hey guys, and welcome back to Genshin Impacts. I finally got to the agreed location. It just took all of my time. I don't know why they wanted to meet at the edge of the desert, but... Oh great, the time has changed too. Heh, they got here before us. Uh-oh, is it because Paimon overslept for 5 minutes and held everybody up? You didn't have to admit that. Is everything ready? Absolutely, although you brought fewer people than I imagined. Bring them over. Grandpa! Why is there only one of them? Raman, I've already thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about? It's a one-for-one exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think? Or let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked for enough? You stay right there.
Why are your hands shaking? Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Oh. Paimon's dizzy. Is everyone okay? This day is going just great. What a nuisance. The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro, just like you said. It may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body. No doubt. You finally believed me. The Dendro Archon, the present one. Grandpa! Grandpa! Oh no, he's getting confused again. Hey, look around you. Did there used to be a temple here? It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization. The structure might be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it, and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past. Oh, a miracle! Praise King Deshret! What's he doing here? It is meant too? They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me. Ugh, oh. Most of them seem in really bad shape except for him. He got off lightly. Humph. Mind your head. No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace. He's not actually going to go in there, is he? As it happens, I want to take a look inside too. What are you doing? Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of King Deshret's civilization appear. 2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. I'd be ashamed not to witness them both. Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods. Indeed, in my view, gods are just a higher form of living being, or a creature, you could say. New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there. Raman, What are you gonna do about your men? I'll just let him lay here. King Jethro will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside. Okay. Oh yeah, recently I got Subai. That was really, really lucky. But I need to build her, so... It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside, yet it flows with energy inside. Yeah, there's so many plants. It's so pretty. So ramen. Huh? Me? Do you see another ramen here? Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir? Interpret it however you want. There's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While the structure is clearly left over from King Jethro's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon. Whatever you say, it's not like I have a vision. There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey. It does seem kind of strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation. Whoa! Oh my god, I hate this puzzle. I somehow got it the first try last time. It's not gonna happen. Doo-doo. What? It worked! I didn't even try, dude. Okay. We're just gonna ignore them. They'll go away eventually. Do 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 do. I am gonna take this chest though. Burn! Deluke Man intensifies. Okay, bye. Wow, that was so worth it. Boy! I know. I shouldn't have gotten that mad. It's fine. Okay. I'll take that. If you can hear that scratching, that's my cat. He doesn't leave me alone ever. Boom. It's a good thing there was nothing over there. I do forget what happened, so this is gonna be fun. So much dialogue, not enough fighting. Okay, where? Oh. After 6 days infiltrating the temple, I finally understand the priest's parlor tricks. The elevator will ascend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Unless it's like forbidden ground, what head mortal shall not pass, or whatever, or just made up by the priest to hoodwink us. And this must live here in hopes that the people of King Deshret who shall travel here in the future shall freely enjoy the privilege of witnessing his sacred presence. Okay. Easy money. Okay. One down. Two down. This guy likes to fly, so he's giving me issues. Ow. Oh, great, another one. My favorite. What? Um. Okay, okay. What? Go, 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 hurry, 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 hurry. Now that's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us. There's so much vegetation here. It's different from what I expected. Sure, are a lot of plants for a desert. That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret. It's getting brighter. Oh, it looks beautiful. Wait, what's that? A load of flowers, and it looks like there's something among them. Looks like a tomb. These are King Deshret's runes. I left something behind. Yes, it's an elegy written in an ancient script. What does it say? Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. You can read ancient King Deshret's script? Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate. He's not serious, right? There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The Sun of Life, is it trying to tell us something? Is this it? Analyzing. There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see. Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules? Yes. However, under the circumstances, I prefer you see this for yourself. You'll understand after watching it.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Ruka Devata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Paru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of it, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
Wow. What was that? The priest's memory. No, impossible! Greater Lord Ruka Devata. So the former Dendro-Archon and King Deshret were never enemies at all. But that doesn't make any sense. The Dendro-Archon's followers are clearly... Was that the former Dendro-Archon? She became so tiny in the end. Greater Lord Ruka Devata came to the rescue of King Deshret and his people, but eradicating the forbidden knowledge took so many of her power. The two deities' followers have resented each other all this time, completely unaware that their gods stuck by each other through life and death. You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words. I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in our village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refuse to believe any of the rumors. King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation, I can't say that word, total annihilation of our civilization. It was all greater Lord oh my god. It was all greater Lord Rukadevada's doing. We saw as nothing more than a traitor who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis, just like us humans, fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert. We were blinded by your prejudice. If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart, how could I even begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly my enemy is now my savior? Rahman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself. Dehya, tell me. My Eremites and I, what are we even fighting for? Hey, how you doing? I'll live. Thanks. I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever. What's your next move gonna be? I know what you're gonna ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. I've got everything you're asking for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others. It's not gonna be easy. Well, I guess it's for me to deal with. Dehya, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it. When would be a good time for us to go? Tomorrow. I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you too. You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages. Yes, the gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
That must have been rough, but he seems to have figured things out now.
Rahman's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret, but now that's changed. I guess we have a few more people on our side. This is a turn for the better. The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and have a nice long sleep. We'll need all our energy tomorrow. Sino, we're leaving!
Stop yelling. Eremite's hideout. And away we go. Ha, missed, suckers. Gator. I'll use Kaya, he's fastest. Hey guys. Hi. Please don't fight us. Well, those guys didn't stop us, so that's cool. Ramon, we're here. Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to our village shortly. I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help. Don't mention it. I think we can both agree who went to help them back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies. Where are the perpetrators? I'll bring you to them. Follow me. So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers. Oh no, it's the scribe! There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you.
That's right. General Mahamatra? No! Make it quick, please. Swift and painless.
Whoa, the moment they set eyes on Sino, they turned pale like they'd seen a ghost.
You should have known that I would be coming for you. Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves. No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb. I could do worse. Please have mercy. Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods. So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish? They wanted to extract Kin knowledge. Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine Kin knowledge. Then what? I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do you? May I ask them a question? Be my guest. The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they? Huh?
That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know? There's no news hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They're creating a new god, a god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukudevada, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukudevada was still with us. Continue. And then someone from Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, do you wish to create a new god? This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of Academia looks like. At first, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via this Observers Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the Doctor's help, the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Now, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine Kin knowledge. It adds up. But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin? Call it an educated guess. The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of scholars' madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe. I'll hate them. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the god of wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence. But the sage's end product won't be Greater Lord Rukudevada, it will be the Balladeer. You must have noticed by now, the Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to the sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. And this is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives. Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one? From the beginning, the Academia never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, but upon evaluation, they found that at the time she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages had never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis has been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither Archon's raw power nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people begin to forget about her existence. So, this is the path the sages have chosen. Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Lesser Lord Kusanali. I never imagined a god could be subjected to such cruelty. Alright, let's try to keep her cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Brahmin, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming with too. Sure, as you wish. Village chief time. Going to see the village chief. The village keepers we found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision too. Really great work, everyone. The atmosphere's so heavy. It's hard not to feel weighed down by what we just learned. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, the Academia has abandoned her in the sanctuary of Zarastan like a lost cause. Even though she's protected, I've never realized there's such a small and childlike god in the world. Hey, say something! Stop spacing out! Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else. Or, I can go fix some snacks. Oh, Paimon's so coming with you. Do you have any plans, traveler? Gods above, you're not talking about Worth, are you? I want to share everything I know with all of you. So we're still withholding some information? Yes, I'm sorry, I have my reasons. But now I know we're all in this together. Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again. It's everything we've experienced so far in Sumeru. What a whirlwind of a story. I feel like I was holding my breath the whole time. It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I anticipated. Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Raman's joined us, we'll be in an even stronger team. It's time to make a plan. Indeed, these events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue. So everyone, are we on the same page? Cross the sages, rescue our god, that is our ultimate goal. I'll do my utmost. Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on. The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan. Yep, it'll work out for sure. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna talk to everybody. The past few days have been some of the most challenging work I've ever taken on. And none of it will earn me a single more. I can't believe it.
Look at the bright side, Dehya. Maybe we'll get a huge reward after this is all over.
You've got a point. Hey, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow with more money than you could ever spend?
Pam would buy boatloads of tasty snacks.
That's it?
And maybe some tasty drinks as well.
How adorable. Well, here's to all our indulgent fantasies. If there's a chance they can come true, I'll give it my best shot. And here's hoping that everything we do from now on will change this world for the better. In the past, I never imagined that even the gods could suffer from hardship. If we can find a way to change all of this, will this nation become a better place? I'll hate them. Don't rush. This is a big undertaking, and the planning and preparation for what lies ahead will no doubt take some time. Take it slowly. We need to make sure the plan is as effective as possible.
He's trying to read his book again. Hey, are you even listening?
Would you like me to lend you something to read?
No way, your books are in quite the top of Paimon's taste.
I was joking. I know my books are far too difficult for you, and I have no intention of lending them out.
Ugh, you're so annoying.
And Candace. You must let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Though I cannot leave our village, I can't help but feel stirred when I see the looks in your eyes. I've never felt as roused as this when fighting alone in the past. I suppose this must be the power of camaraderie. And let's talk to these guys too. My old pal, what do you think? When we're too old to remember anything, will there be any young people willing to take our places? Of course, don't say things like that. Our village may be small, but we've got quite a lot of decent youngsters here. Never mind the people who came back from working with the Eremites. Even Kazim's boy is working hard, you know? Ah, true. You're right, I must be overthinking. I'm sure we'll have more reliable successors like Candace in our village. Of course, speaking of Candace, remember when she was a little girl? How'd she go to the wrong house because of her poor eyesight? Yes, it did happen, I believe. Huh. Between the two of us, I guess you're the one with good memory. Candace has bad eyesight? Guys, did we know this as a fandom? That's interesting. Alright. Well, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!